All right, he is a world record holder. He's here to tell us about this world record, amongst other things. Please welcome Frank Dorito.
Hello.
Frank, it's so nice to meet you. You and I
Frank
have never
Dorito.
met.
I have never met you before. No, I have not.
What's that?
We never met before. We have never met before. You and I, this is the first time we've ever met.
We've never met before, yes.
Nice to meet you and a nice to meet you.
What's that?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Dorito.
Yes, well.
Gonna maybe ask you to speak up.
I'll try. See what I can do. Yeah. So, as you said, I'm a world record holder.
Oh, are we just getting into it?
Yeah, I want to tell you about it. You want to chit-chat about the weather or something? It's very cold out. Is what I noticed.
Little weather report.
Yeah, it is very cold out. With a wind moving in from the east. You wanted a weather report. Over here we have the sun.
Why are you pointing to the side?
That's the weather. That's the weather map in the background.
It's coming in.
He's
Sun's
giving the
coming
weather
in
report.
from the sky.
He's standing in front of the green screen.
As you can see, I'm the weather man right now. And this is where the screen exists.
Are you a weather person?
No. I do what I'm asked.
You do what you're asked?
Absolutely.
I have no idea what that means when it comes to your occupation, or...
No, my job is, I don't have a job.
You don't have a job?
No, I don't need to have a job because of my record.
Oh, okay, so you're a world record holder.
Yes.
A lot of people who have a world record for, most hula hoops that they fit on their body or whatever, they don't...
That's your example?
How many can you fit on your body?
Look it up. I'm sure it's in there.
Look it up in Schlitz's. Ugh. Yeah.
What's your better example?
Tallest man. How about that freak with the fingernails that's always in there?
Yeah, I should have thought about him.
You didn't mention my height, I will say.
Yeah, you're very tall. How tall are you?
I'm 7 feet tall.
You're 7 feet?
Not tall enough to win a record for it, but I am tall.
Yeah, you're 7 feet tall. So how tall is the tallest man, and did you hope to get up there?
He's 14 feet tall. There was no chance. Yeah. He's all legs, baby.
So you say baby?
Yes, I do.
I know a couple other people who do.
It's a common phrase. Oh.
So Frank, tell us about is it one world record or is it several?
It's one.
It's just one,
Yeah.
and yet you make a substantial living off of it.
Well, yeah, because you'll see what my world record is that I hold the world record for most wishes granted. So I don't need to have a job.
But most wishes granted.
Mm-hmm.
So you're granting the wishes, or you have had them granted to you?
I make a wish, it gets granted. I get a point on my chart, and I keep my record. I'm a very lucky man.
It sounds so. When you say these wishes, is it just like, oh, I wish Mom would come home early today, or is it...
Well, I try to wish for things that are a little out of my control.
Okay.
I wish I was a little bit taller. Wish I was a baller. that type of thing. So, yeah. And they've all come true. I am taller and I'm a baller now. So, in every sense of the word, both basketball and dollars.
How tall were you before you made these wishes? I mean,
I was 2'1". I was 2'1". I wished to be 5 feet tall. I wished to be a little taller over and over again until I got to be 7 feet tall. Then I lost both my legs in a very painful accident, and I then wished for them to regenerate.
Mr. Dorito, may I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Were you just trying out the various heights in little increments just to see which felt the most comfortable?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because you didn't want to wish too big.
Yeah, you try to be realistic with a wish and something you're going to stick with because you could be unhappy with it and it might be irreversible.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, but every Hume grows.
Ooh, my stomach is growling.
Grows at a slightly incremental pace. Are you sure you weren't just naturally growing? I mean, at what age were you 2'1"?
42.
Okay.
It seemed like it was done. When did you stop growing, Mr. Ackerman?
I don't know, 17, something like that.
Okay. Whoa. Sorry, is that a secret?
So you were 42. How old are you now?
48.
48.
Yeah.
Was that the first wish you made? Was you wish you were a little bit taller?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Why did you make this wish?
Well, I found a lucky penny. And I said the lucky penny rhyme.
What's the lucky penny rhyme?
See a penny, pick it up. All day long, you'll have good luck. Make a wish, let it lay. All day long, you get to play.
So if you see a penny and you pick it up, all that day you'll have good luck.
Yes, you bet.
But
that is a fact.
That's a fact. The rest is fiction, or
the rest is fiction. No, it's all true. It's all true. For me, at least, all my wishes come true, and every form of wish I make, it all comes true.
It all comes true. So, but this one, I wish I was a little bit taller, was on a penny, a lucky penny. You let it lay there, and you made a wish,
and then I got to play all day.
That's the part that I don't really understand.
I don't write the rhymes. These are old fables we all know so well.
Mr. Dorito.
Yes.
If I may.
Mr. Thicke.
That's correct. As in the expression, unusually thick. When you made this penny wish, did it become effective immediately?
Yes, I did grow about a few centimeters in the exact moment.
So
centimeters.
Yes, he wished to be a little bit taller.
And my eye line just raised slightly.
Were you wishing in the metric system?
This was my first wish, so I wasn't very specific. I just said a little bit taller, and there I grew.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And it was just immediate, just suddenly, just boom.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay.
Yes.
And then did you realize that that the penny had caused it?
Yes.
Did you try to find another penny?
I did, but you can't force a wish to happen. You have to have these things happen naturally. You have to wait for your birthday and such.
Oh, okay. So was the next one was on your birthday?
And the next day was my birthday. Yes.
How serendipitous.
Yes, it was very serendipitous. I was brought a cake at dinner. It was a surprise. Very lovely from my wife, yes.
Tell me about your wife.
She is. Well, she's gorgeous. She's a supermodel, but that is a new addition.
Oh, this is a new wife.
No, same wife, got more beautiful with a wish.
Oh. Yes. Wow.
I wished for her to go get plastic surgery. She did it. She's very obedient. Just like you mentioned.
That's right. Kirk would be pleased.
I love an obedient wife. Do what I say, not as I do.
Not as you do.
No, I'm very bad.
You play around on your wife a lot, or
I play around with my wife? Yeah.
You play around all day.
I lay her on the ground. I put a twister mat on top of her. Play.
Sounds like you have a wonderful relationship. But let's move on from her.
Okay.
She gave you a surprise cake.
Yeah, it was so lovely. Yeah, we were having a nice dinner. I thought no one was going to acknowledge my birthday, and then the waitress came up singing "Happy Birthday" and in the restaurant style, as you may be familiar.
Sure, of
Happy birthday! It's your special day. Right. Make a wish, you'll get it. Whatever you want, it's going to happen today. So I got real excited because I knew I could make a wish now, and this was happening to me now.
So you had never made a wish previously on your birthday?
Oh, I usually say them out loud, which I've learned is incorrect.
Okay, yeah. So 41 years of saying them out loud.
Yeah, begging for it to happen. I'd just be sitting at my birthday table saying, "I wish my life was better." Nothing would change.
So, but then the day before, you find this penny, a wish is granted, you realize that maybe some of the actual structures of these wishes need to be adhered to.
Yes.
So you decide to keep this silent, and what do you wish for?
In my head, I silently said, "I wish I was a baller." We've covered my main wishes. Now, these were the first two. So yeah, silently wished for that. My wallet got fatter. A basketball rolled into the restaurant. I dribbled it between my legs, around my wife's head, and through a waitress's skirt. That's nothing but net.
Mr. Dorito, I have two questions. So the wish to be a baller came true in every sense of the word baller. And also, was the waitress wearing the skirt at the time that you performed this swish?
She was actually trying to get a world record. She had hula hoops all around. And, yeah. They were on suspenders with fabric on the outside. No undies, I might add. Lucky day for Mr. Dorito, and I dunked that, heard a swoosh of her pussy, and...
Please, Mr. Dorito.
No! No!
Stop kicking me.
Let me do what I want.
His gigantic long legs almost knocked me over.
I feared Mr. Dorito has gone mad with power.
Ah! Whoa, you almost fell. I wished for it in my mind.
Mr. Dorito, yes. I don't want to get off the subject of wishes entirely, but I am curious about your life as a 2'1" person. Would that not have been a record in itself?
No, it's not.
Really? There was someone shorter.
There was a smaller man than me. He's 9 inches tall. He's all dick.
We didn't ask.
But it's interesting, isn't it? You didn't know to ask.
So he may be a double record holder. Proportionally.
I don't think... Proportionally, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. He's 100% dick, so that is a better proportion than any of us can claim, I'm sure.
I mean, most of us are, what, maybe 2%?
Speak for yourself.
So at this point, how many wishes have been granted to you?
I've gotten 2,697 wishes granted. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So is anything about you like the original Frank Dorito?
Oh, my winning smile.
That you kept the same.
Yeah, but I did put 2 fangs in the back of my mouth.
In the back?
Yeah.
Why? To what purpose, if I may ask?
My wife loves Twilight, so she likes the idea of a vampire going down on her. But I want them to be a secret,
I see.
Yep.
Your wife loves Twilight?
Yeah.
The books or the
films.
the films?
She can't read. That was a wish I made a few years ago.
Did you not want her to read the record book?
Yeah, well, I didn't want her to read it all and have that power, you know. She couldn't get her way out of a paper bag. And she's tried.
Did you wish for a paper bag? Or?
Yes, I wished for a paper bag so big it could get her inside. I stapled it shut, and I watched her struggle.
So I would imagine with over 2,000 wishes, you run out of a few after a while, and they're just kind of whimsical like that?
Yeah, you start to have a little fun with it, you know. I got all the money, I got a big house, I got a mansion, you know, I got a hit song.
You have a hit
what's your
song? Let's hear you perform it right now.
Great. Show me that smile, ooh, show me that smile. Don't waste another minute on your crying. Whether we're near the old or the best is ready to begin. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a terrific number. Is that on the charts right now?
Yes, it's number one.
Congratulations.
I was going to say, you've only been making wishes for 6 years. That song is about 20 some odd years old.
I made a wish for it to be the hit song and a theme song of a show from the 80s and 90s. And it retroactively worked, and I'm getting all the money.
Wow.
So you've made wishes that have affected all of humanity.
Mm-hmm. Because that certainly did.
Well, it's a shared experience that we all have that we wouldn't have if you hadn't made that wish.
I have a question about the money that you accrue.
Yeah.
Does it get taken from other people in the world, or is it new money, so our money is now kind of worthless because there's so much circulating out there?
I never really investigated. You know, it comes right into my room, into my pillow.
Into your pillow?
It flies through the window, fits inside my pillow, and my sleep gets a little better.
Is it gold coins or is it paper money?
Yep.
It's gold coins.
Painful, painful gold coins.
But you're sleeping better.
Because I love money. Don't you sleep well when you get a paycheck?
I've never seen the correlation before, but I guess so.
Okay, have you ever been poor?
Yeah, yes.
So didn't you sleep worse when you were worrying about the money?
Well, I was younger, so I think I slept more.
Okay, you know what? Forget it. I was very poor until this point, and then
You were a poor little 2'1".
Yes. I mean, I was married. You know, my wife, we were homeless, though. She'd push me around town in a little baby stroller.
But I mean, you were rich in love. She was just a few plastic surgery sessions away from being a supermodel.
Yeah, that's true. I was rich in love, I guess. But, you know, that doesn't buy you much.
Doesn't buy you happiness, huh? You were unhappy.
I was unhappy.
Before all of these wishes.
I wanted an alligator car.
What is an alligator car?
Okay, funny you should ask. It's an alligator carved out, stretched, with wheels.
They scoop out the insides of the
Scoop out
alligator.
the inside.
They put
Make it stretched.
car parts inside the alligator skin.
So it'll go.
Good thinking.
Do they put the engine in the rear or in the?
They put the engine in. It goes in the rear, in the anus of an alligator. Tight spot.
How fast does it get?
2 miles an hour. It's kind of like a Flintstones car, really. My feet do all the work.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Why
So I
would
just
you?
walk around with a big alligator head on.
Why would you wish for that?
I get to be in every parade.
Do you, after a while, crocodile, do you do you just start putting random words together like alligator car?
Yeah, well, what do you want to wish
That
for?
sounds like you.
What do you want to wish for? You have anything in your life you want?
Well, I mean, I think we all wish for more human connection with our loved ones.
Oh, that's sad. Don't you want, like, monkey shoes?
Monkey shoes?
Yeah, shoes made of little monkeys that are grabbing onto you.
Wait, so they're live monkeys?
Yeah, they're squealing all the way. You get a lot of attention that way, lots of looks. You know I love to get looked at.
Is that
so
what
I
you
made
do
myself
it for?
so tall.
You do it for the looks?
I do it all for the looks. And the pure happiness I get.
Now, I have a wish. I mean, have you started just kind of coming up with these wishes where now if you just make wishes, you can get them? Or does
No, you
do
still
there have to be
kinda,
special circumstances?
Yeah, you have to kind of find yourself in a place like a wishing well. I will say, don't trust a genie.
Really?
Yeah. Nope. All
You
they
found a bunch of genies in your life?
Oh, yeah. Well, once I got the record, genies came to me. But, they all just want to get out of their little entrapment. They're
really?
stuck in a little enclosure, and they want to get out, and that's their thing. They don't really care about helping you.
Really? So how many do they normally give? Is the 3 wishes? That's
Three wishes,
That's
yeah.
a thing? Yeah.
And then they just get out, and they run away, and they don't want to talk to you again. No matter how close you got during the process.
So it sounds like you're just lonely and you...
So what? I fell in love with a billion genies. And they never called me back.
But aren't you in love with your supermodel wife who can't read?
She's fine. She's all right, yeah. I kind of miss when she could talk.
Yeah. Why don't you wish for it?
I don't know, I don't want to go back and forth and trick her so much. She's gotten used to being mute now.
Did you learn sign language or?
No. Neither did she.
You could wish for that?
That could be cool to learn another language or do something useful with it. I don't know, I kind of want a tail.
Well, where do you see yourself going from here? I mean...
Up.
Is there someone chasing your tail where they've made a lot of wishes as well and you...
Yeah, there is a guy kind of catching up to me now. Yeah, he's getting very close.
Really?
Yes. He has 2,000 wishes. Yes.
2,000, and you have 2,000...
2,600, whatever I said, yeah.
So just 600 more wishes or so.
Yeah, and he could be right there with me and I'd be out of the book.
Is that what you like being in, is the book, more so than having all the wishes? I personally would rather have the wishes because you could just wish for yourself to be in the book.
Well, I guess that's true. I never really thought of it that way.
It seems like cheating, though.
Yeah, I want to earn it, Everyone in that book has earned it. And I'd like to earn it, too.
You're not earning anything.
Well, now,
Wait, no,
Scott, Mr. Dorito has earned the title of the man with most wishes granted.
Yes.
I guess you're... The physical going out there and finding the wishes and having them granted to you takes a little bit of work.
Yeah.
But the stuff that you're actually wishing for, you're not earning in the slightest.
Well, no, I guess you're right. But, you're not earning a living here.
Fuck you.
I wish I could take it back.
You're not going to sleep too well tonight without your paycheck.
Oh, no.
I'll sleep pretty good, though, right?
You're fine. So when you're in a situation like this, like say you want a wish, and you're in just somewhere like this, like what would you do if you were looking for a wish right now? We're in the Wilbur Theater, and you.
Well, I'd hope for a fairy to come in, a fairy godmother. I'd hope for that for a while.
You would hope for that. Does that help? Hoping or
putting a little bit of energy out, prayers and hopes do help you get a wish.
So how long do you hope for a fairy godmother to show up before you realize she's not coming?
Is it sort of like Uber, where if it's like 25 minutes?
Yeah, can you cancel it?
Yeah, you can cancel it. And then at that point, you're hoping to see a penny. Now, as I said, you can't really put too much pressure on it. But often there is a change on the ground, and different amounts of dimes and quarters and those different coins will lead to better wishes. So the higher the coin, the better the wish.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay, I would have assumed it was a penny.
There's the one rhyme for the penny, and the rhyme for the dime is right there.
So when you see a dime, you say, rhyme for the dime.
And then you get to wish whatever you want.
So take us through the nickel and the quarter.
Yeah. Dollar coin.
Go ahead.
See a nickel, grab it now. Don't look twice. There was a sow who walked behind a farm so near. And when she got close, she whispered, "Dear, make a wish, it will come true. Get that nickel, it's up to you."
You ever see a nickel on the ground and go, it's not worth it?
All the
wait for a
time,
dime.
all the time, yeah. Time's way easier.
Quarter.
Quarter.
Ooh, there's a quarter. I saw it there. I wish that I could have it here.
So this only works in the South? Or?
In my pocket, up a tree, whatever it is, I want it to be. That's it. It felt like it could have been longer, but it's not.
They're not always the same length.
No.
50-cent piece.
50 cents. Now that is rare. Grab that dime. Oh, wait. And that's it. Yeah.
That's it.
That's a tricky one. That's a tricky one.
Very tricky. Not a lot of rhyming I heard in it either.
You get surprised by a seeming mistake in it. But,
Right.
yeah.
And the dollar coin.
Yeah. Is it different for the Susan B?
Yeah. Susan B., our friend and dear. We love her so, now bring her near. I want a wish granted by a lady. Make it happen, and don't be shady.
Now, of course, up in Canada, we have the toonie.
Toonie, what a game. It's like $2. It's just the same, but it's a coin, so have some fun. This wish is yours. You get two, not one.
Wow! 2 wishes for a toonie.
Yes.
No wonder they started that up there.
Yes.
Wow, that's
You
incredible.
could use it when you go back home.
To Canada, where I'm definitely from.
Where might else you be from?
Earth.
Now, I've noticed you kind of looking at me with a glimmer in your eye this whole time.
You have exquisite cheekbones.
I have to say, Alan, Frank over here is a little bit taller than me. Wished for.
Yes.
Right there in the first wish.
Yes.
Probably would make more of a meal than...
He's very lean, though. Very lean because he's so tall.
Yeah.
I'll make a good meal, huh?
His words, not mine.
Can I talk to you, Frank, for 1 second?
Sure, absolutely.
Alan, do you mind just kind of wandering over to the other
I'll
side?
just go over here and make some noises. Beep. Beep. Beep.
Okay, Frank.
Yeah.
We're in a situation where we're on stage with a Wendigo.
A Wendigo who? A Wendigo. Oh,
Yeah,
that's bad.
that's bad. Now,
Okay.
I'm hoping that you, as someone who can kind of find wishes in all of these situations, could maybe find a wish so that you could wish for the real Alan Thicke to come back to life and be here instead of this Wendigo.
All right. I'll do it.
Okay. What do you need? What do you need?
Wait, I found it. There's a screw on the stage.
A screw? I can't even see.
You can
Your
wish on
eyes
it.
must be so finely tuned to finding things down on the ground.
They
Where-
are. I'm always looking. Now, screws are a special thing you can wish for when you've earned 100 wishes.
Really?
You level up. So I don't need just coins anymore.
Okay, can you do something?
Yeah.
Because Alan
There's a
Thicke-
screw. What do it do? I make a wish and it will come true. It's all mental, though.
Say, Alan,
Beep.
you seem to be texting someone.
I was maybe Snapchatting.
But
Are you saying the signature phrase "We're Snapchatting"?
No, that's not my catchphrase.
Oh,
That's
right.
someone else's.
Well, I just made a mental wish.
You made a mental wish?
Yes.
You mean
Secretly.
meaning a wish that you don't say out loud?
Yeah, you can't really say many of them out loud. They have to be in your head.
They have to be in your head.
And I
okay.
just thought of one that's very important to
Okay,
Mr.
so let
Ackerman.
me ask you a question.
Sure.
If I were to ask you to sing the theme song to Diff Rent Strokes, could you?
Certainly I could.
Would
Didn't
you?
we do it already?
But now Frank has made this wish.
It would be different now.
It would be different, we're hoping.
The song would be different?
Your performance of it would be different.
More confident.
More accurate.
Should I have been listening when you told me not to listen? I mean, this is a real mixed message here.
I'm afraid that if I tell you my wish, it won't come true, but maybe it already has.
No, that makes sense.
Let's just be honest
I'll just
here.
say it. I wish that you weren't a Wendigo.
That you were the real Alan Thicke.
Well, that's where I'm from. That's rude.
It's him.
All right, that's our show. Thank you.